Okay, hi David. First what you're going to do is turn on the car and then move your shifter out of the way. This is so the radio has room to come out. Okay? And turn the car off, put up the emergency brake since it's still in gear. Alright? Now, this is your radio. On either side, there's a tab. Press it in, press that one in, and with two hands, you simply pull your radio forward. It's that simple. Okay? Now, you grab the radio, and you'll see back here all the little plugs. All you do is unplug it, one plug at a time. Ah, shit, you gotta pause it. So, back here, David, all you do is unplug these things one at a time. And you don't
squeeze.
You have to squeeze, or sometimes if they're a little harder to squeeze, you can just push it with a screwdriver and then it'll come out. Just pushing on the tab to unlock it, and then it'll come out after you do that. Like that. You can't really get them mixed up. Don't worry about getting them mixed up. They all fit into their
own spots.
To their own spots, so it's no big deal. Now, here's the radio out and the hole vacant. David, here, since the radio's out, this is the same time you're going to change your module, which is up here, because it's easy to do them both at the same time. Now, with the radio out of the way, you see these three screws. What you're going to do is remove these three screws. Okay, David, once the three screws are removed from here, the next step is to take a flathead and very gently pop off the cover on your AC module. If you put it on the two sides, it just pops off that simply. Okay, you're going to take it, set it down in a safe place. Then you're going to take two screws, one here, one here. I've already removed them. I'm just doing it like this for the video so you can see what to do. You unscrew this, you unscrew this. Once those two screws are out, this whole bottom piece very simply moves out of your way like that.
And if you have heated seats, you just unplug them here in the back.
Okay, now you've got, as you can see in the hole here, you've got your radio out and your plastic dash piece out. Now, your module for your AC is right here. Remember, it's just missing the cover. You're very simply going to take a Phillips screwdriver, with your Phillips screwdriver, you're going to loosen this, and then your whole module is just going to drop down. You can leave those screws in there, as you see here, because when you put it back, you just go like this, and then they screw right back in. Okay? All you do is pull it out and unplug the devices behind it exactly the same way that we unplugged the clips behind it on your radio. Very, very simple. Press down on the tabs and pull the plugs out. Okay? This is a hose that you simply take a flathead and you're going to put it up under here and pop it off. Just like that. Now your module is out. Okay? And you're going to take your new module, which I have right here. This is your new module. You can simply remove the cover with your hand. You don't even need a screwdriver. Okay? You're going to plug everything in. And you can see the plugs, you can't mix them up because they all have different sizes. So it's impossible to mix them up. Put everything back on. Now before you screw everything together, I like to test everything. Okay, David, I just plugged in the radio also. As you can see, nothing's put back together yet, but I'm testing your radio. The code is written on top here, 3544, right here. When you plug it in and turn on the car, it's going to say, put in the code. This is how you do it. You scroll through here to the 3, just like you have 3544. So you 3, hit enter by pushing this. Then it moves you to the next number. Adjust it to the 5. Press enter. Moves you to the next number. 4 and 4. Once you do that, radio will work. As you can see, the radio works, and let me see that CD. Oh, I think this is a DVD, isn't it? No? Okay. This is a CD, David. I'm going to put it in. Let's see if that works. Which it does. I think you can hear that. You'll see also, I'm going to change tracks so you can watch that. Track 2. Track 3. Track 4. And the eject button brings the disc right back out. So as you can see, David, this stereo works just fine, and the CD player works fine, and as you can see, I just tested the entire all the parts, the radio and the AC module that I'm sending you. I tested it on this car, which is also a V40, same exact car as yours. Okay, as you can see, the hole's empty, and now I'm going to show you how everything gets put back together. First thing you're going to do is take your new AC module. You're going to plug it in. This just snaps on like that. Then there's a plug right here, and then there's a plug right here. Okay, your AC module is now plugged together. Now you're going to set it up in here. And as you can see, these little prongs come through the holes. I have a broken prong on this side, but you see that kind of holds it in place while you tighten the top 2 screws, which keep it from moving at all. Get it lined up good here. Just line up your screws, David, and tighten it up. Okay, David, the module is now back in place, and the 2 screws are back screwed in. Okay, the next step is to put this cover back in. Now there's an info center here. You just have to plug it in. Actually, let me move the shifter out of the way again. Anytime the shifter gets in your way, David, just start your car, move it out of your way, turn your car back off. As long as your emergency brake's up, the car's not going to go anywhere. You plug this back into your info center. Okay. Now you make sure you put your radio wires in this hole. And simply slide it in. Okay. Now these are your radio wires, which you'll do last. Okay. Now at this point you've got your 5 screws to install. Okay. 3 down here. And then 2 up top. And then your very last step is just to slide your radio back in and attach the plugs behind it. And that's how simple it is to do both your radio and your AC module. The whole job, even if you've never done it before. It'll take you less than 30 minutes for both pieces. Sorry about the overexposure here, David. My wife just pointed out, but there's a lot of sun shining right on us here. Okay, now that all your screws are up in this area, you can take your cover, your module, AC module cover, and snap it back on. You're going to take your radio and you're going to plug everything back into your radio real simply like this. You'll see they're color coded and they fit only in designated spots. Just make sure you don't have any empty holes there. Yours might not have 2 outlets for this. If you don't have an outlet for this, don't worry about it. Now you simply slide this back in and push your tabs back in, David. Now as you can see, everything is complete. That's the whole job.